Oke guys, selamat datang di channel gua. Kali ini kita akan melanjutkan Genshin Impact yang Arc Conquest. Oke, ini disuruh ngomong sama penduduk lokal. Kita gas.
Here we go. This crisis, danger, the thrill of Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt! What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting Clanmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Dia telat dong, pala baku hantamnya udah kemarin. Oke, selanjutnya kita harus ngomong sama Nimrod ya. Taruh nih, pakai bahasa Indonesia tidak enak ya. Gue pengen ganti dulu bahasa Inggris. Oke, gue udah ganti. Kita lanjut.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine.
Ya, kalau nggak ada wine sih ntar Master Diluc jualan apaan ya?
I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Oke, kita harus ngomong sama Grace di atas. Salah, malah baca ini. Lama lagi. Oke, kalem.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Wah, si Venti nggak dapat kredit dong, kasihan. Ya udahlah, apa-apa. Namanya Good Hunter ya. Good ya. Itu kayak, oh iya sih kayak.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Kayak ini kedengarannya gay banget nah.
It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. A night after my own heart. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
Ngapain tong?
Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
Oh, dia mau berfilosofi dia.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded, except for me, of course. and so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing.
Ntar dulu, itu kan di luar baku hantam. Masuknya lewat mana? Kalau masuk ke pakai teleport waypoint sih, wah gila sih itu.
Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers.
No doubt about that part.
There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess.
Ya, sayangnya hanya player doang yang tahu, tapi si MC-nya tidak mengetahui sayangnya.
Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Dia cabut dari si Amber dia.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
Wah, gila sih, ya kan. Aduh. Oke, kita mabar ya kan, makan bareng. Duduk di mana? Oh, sini.
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Wah, gila ya kan. Bahasanya suara honorari naik banget.
Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go and wherever the wind may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you.
Ya elah, kalem kan, si Amber kan bareng kita terus ya kan. Tinggal ganti party setup.
Alright, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Ini paling kita mau balikin Holy Lyre sih. Paling. Itu ngomong-ngomong si Kaya dia itu ya, kayaknya dia punya mata ketiga kayaknya. Bisa tahu ya kan Amber di mana. Buktinya aja dia bisa cabut sebelum Amber datang. Gila. Orang-orang di Mondstadt hebat-hebat ya. Di katedral. Oh, ada Barbara.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you.
Sebenarnya 5 Archon ada di sebelah ya kan.
I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut.
Iya, tapi sementara diplomatnya masih ada di sebelah itu teleport waypoint.
They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
Who is Seneschal?
don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
Rusak.
The Holy Liar! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Aduh.
Give it here.
Wah, ya kan pakai kekuatan dewa.
How could this Holy Liar, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how
Yeah,
you
yeah.
managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the liar again!
What?
We really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Liar. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
Tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
Si Edan. Bener. Untung ada kita di belakang. Yo, Igan. Gue yang diciduk jadinya dong.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
Oh ya,
Scurrying
ya.
through the
Yang dibilang
streets
sama
looking for
Master
leftovers.
Diluc.
Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Teksnya kecepatan supaya gue nggak baca semua.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirkyware looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's base?
You should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Pertanyaan, kenapa Jin tidak datang ke sini? Kita ngomong, oh my god.
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Aduh, si Jin kemana lagi? Kayaknya dia ngurus Barbara kali ya.
Honorary Knight, you're awake!
Enggak, gue masih tidur kan. Ntar aja 5 menit lagi. Venti mana?
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. He just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
Oh, berarti dia belum tahu kalau dia itu adalah Barbatos.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
Oh iya, Paimon. Harusnya Paimon bisa menceritakan apa yang terjadi sebelumnya, sebelum gua pingsan. Iya sih.
The symbol of
Jaga-jaga gua
Mondstadt's
lupa.
hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Ya, gua ngerti sih.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
Oh, ini ceritanya tuh dia lagi bisik-bisik sama kita gitu ya, kayaknya. Ceritanya bisik-bisik, soalnya itu barusan ngomongnya keras banget.
The Fadui were the ones who attacked you. That's too much.
Nah, emang Fatu ya? Lah, gue juga gak tahu, sumpah. Tulisannya cuma La Signora. Terus udah hilang teksnya, cepet banget. Gak kebaca, sumpah.
Master Jean has already returned to the Knight's headquarters. She said that she will look for evidence.
Ya, tanya Paimon lah, gua pingsan soal tadi.
But she also said that if the Fatui didn't leave any traces, the Knights might find it difficult to lodge a complaint against them.
Ya, gua cuma pengen bilang makasih ya Barbara. Oke, kita ke Boy lagi healing. Yeah.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck?
Itu barusan apaan tuh yang kayak jam itu? Jangan bilang itu artifact lagi.
So you noticed.
Ya iya itu kata jelas. Jangan tadi Mameri.
This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret.
Ya kan tadi gue udah bantu Devalin ya kan. Ya bagi-bagilah kita.
As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
Kita merasa dicurangi tapi ya udahlah.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Oh, Paimon tadi hilang juga. Oh, nggak tahu gue soalnya. Nggak kelihatan Paimonnya.
Her name is Senora, number 8 of the Harbingers.
Iya, Master Diluc udah bilang tadi.
She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Survivor, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7, the Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis.
Enggak, ini kenapa Dewa sama Dewa tuh saling selek gitu loh. Kenapa nggak temenan aja gitu?
How should I put this? 500 years ago,
Mudah 500 tahun lalu.
But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me.
What? Kok tiba-tiba selek gitu?
But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Sementara dia muncul terus ya kan, jalan-jalan gitu kan, main bar kayak harp gitu alat musiknya.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
Iya, sarkasnya. Gila. Terada duanya, sumpah.
In any case, this year's rite of dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander.
Gila sih, ini mah sopan banget kita ngomong.
Just use it gratefully. Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of dandelion wine.
Gas.
Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you.
Oh my god. Venti.
Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
Oke, jadi kita nanya ya, penting-penting ya. Sebenernya ngambat nih juga apa-apa sih.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius.
Sementara gue udah ngeliat duluan ya kan. Boy. Sama nih Paimon juga. Sama Venti juga. Ya, intinya bertiga ngeliat.
The slightest slip up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
Enggak, maksudnya kayak ini teh musuhan tapi kayak pura-pura kolaborasi gitu. Tuh gue nggak suka nih kayak gini nih. Kalau misalnya nggak suka dari awal, tinggal perang aja kita. Jangan.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
Nih udah dijelaskan oleh Paimon apa yang ingin gue katakan.
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the Lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui could only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Berarti kalau kita bisa bacokin Harbinger ya, berarti Fatui gak punya kekuatan dong. Yuk gas, enggak lah gila. Jangan guanya masih lemah. Kita grinding dulu.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa. I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the 7 all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time.
Okay,
a bard stays not always in a single
Kita
club.
ke deity dulu coba.
As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, nyata itu kembaran kita yang si cewek itu yang tanpa tiba-tiba hilang itu nyata nyampe sama 7 juga ya. Oh, salah satu 7 Archon. Tapi kalau dipikir-pikir dari elemennya kayaknya dia Geo deh. Tapi nggak tahu juga gua.
Wait. As one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Ya, lu nggak kelihatan kayak dewa sih.
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations. Who's to say that...
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
Wah, jangan dong. Nggak enak. Ntar gue jadiin itu lagi akan jadi bahan lagi kayak Dvalin ya kan. Aduh.
You don't seem too into it.
Ya emang.
Tone Deaf Bard. If being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can consider Paimon.
Kan Paimon sendiri kan udah jadi makanan. Ayolah.
If you wanna chat, now's the time.
Oke, sekarang
Bard
abis order.
stays not always in a single climb. Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin? They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order.
Mungkin ini baru.
I think so too. Apparently.
Teks sama
But
ngomongnya
how
beda
does a
dong.
prince come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time.
Sekalian ya.
Bard stays not always up till the end. Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the 4 winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him.
Freedom apa malas ayo.
I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Oh, ya gini. Oke, kita banyak ya. Oke, kita ke, berarti chapter Mondstadt udah kelar. Saatnya kita ke Liyue. Sebelumnya gue udah pernah kesini sih gara-gara misi dari si Catherine ya kan, sih secara besar ya kan. Yang gue nggak tahu tuh dia ngomong apa, coba. Oke.
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension.
Kayaknya dia nggak tahu keduanya sih, percuma gue tanya juga.
Might be today, might also be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some of the locals. Oh, right. About the Geo Archon Morax.
Lu tahu dari mana namanya Morax ya?
Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it seems impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon by that name.
Jadi kita manggilnya apa?
So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
Oke. Ngomong Paimon tahu dari mana nama gituan? Oke. Kita sudah sampai di ini ya. Udah sampai di kota Liyue. Wah, gila sih, kotanya indah sih, nggak bohong sih.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Isn't that today?
Hari ini dong.
Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year. Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction.
Wow. Pusing gua. Liyue Qixing apa?
Ooh, Paimon knows this one. Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade.
Oh, makanya kotanya kelihatan kayak bercahaya gitu kan.
The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue.
That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us.
Padahal Mondstadt God itu guys, dia tuh hidden in plain sight tuh nggak sih? Padahal nggak nyadar.
Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
Oh, nyata Liyue Qixing itu nyata kayak cuman utusan doang gitu ya, ibaratkan. Oke. Lanjut.
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension?
Oh, tentu,
to
jelas.
think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots.
Tapi itu secara ironi kadang-kadang iya loh teh.
I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
Yo, makasih Mang. Tapi itu barusan secara nggak langsung rada ironi juga sih, kayak orang-orang penduduk tapi nggak pernah ke spot-spot itu loh, turis itu loh. Rasanya kedengarannya ironi gitu kan, kenapa?
You too wish to bear witness to the rite of dissension? Me too. We all do. As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business trend? The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianxue herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows. She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity.
Oh, nyata Geo tuh yang paling tua nyata.
His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the difference in making your fortune.
Fortune? So where can we see this rite of dissension anyway?
You're not at all close. Not to mention that if I gave you directions, as foreigners, you'd get lost along the way. So better to head to Yujing Terrace, to the high ground. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to communicate with deities, no?
Ini beneran kan infonya? Apa infonya hoax? Pada ngumpul-ngumpul sini semua.
Wanna give it a try?
Hah? Apa? Ngegacha hari ini?
Those not involved in the proceedings are not permitted to go any further.
Killjoy.
What?
Off we go.
Gua mau kesini lewat situ loh. Ya Allah, kagak boleh dong.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti and Rex Lapis himself.
Apakah aku bisa mendapatkan bintang 5?
I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Great, thanks!
Nggak ada pilihan, semoga dapat bintang 5 apa ya? Oh my god, nyala. Apakah artinya gue bisa mendapatkan bintang 5? Oh, 2 kali ngaktifinnya, oke. Biar mujarab ya kan doanya.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the rite of dissension too.
iPhone. Okay.
Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the rite of dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between 2 of Liyue's ancient mythical creatures. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please, take this.
Oke, ini bagus juga sih harapannya.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take?
Namanya agak ribet juga ya. Ningguang. Paimon enak terbang ya, gue harus ini tuh geser-geser.
The hour is upon us.
Semuanya siang-siang ya? Kirain bakal malam sih ya. Kalau dipikir-pikir itu malah masih lega loh. Kenapa kita mesti harus dari situ ya kan? What? Kok gue kecewa ya? Oh, jangan-jangan dia kayak The Valin juga kali ya?
Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
Oh, kok yang pertama The Valin, yang kedua Rex Lapis. Oke.
What? What's going on? Did she just say Rex Lapis is... the Geo-Archon is... dead? Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us!
Berarti salah satu dari kita ada impostor ya kan?
Wait, we got close. Are we suspects? Wait, where are you going?
Nggak tahu deh, gue juga nggak ada ide mau ngapain.
Oh no, there's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too.
Kalem ya kan, hirup.
Your identity. You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you.
Nggak, ini padat amat.
Can we even get out of here safely?
Tuh padat banget, gila. Tuh kan keciduk. Terus gila. Yoi, ngedash ya kan. Nggak, gini loh kan, saya hanya seorang turis baru datang. Saya tidak tahu apa-apa.
Hey buddy, hold still.
Ya, Tartaglia.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Yuks, kita cabs.
Exhausted.
Di pilihan nomor 2, ya Allah.
So insensitive. You have no idea just how tiring floating around. Wait, just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Oh, Childe. Childe anjir. Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance?
That's exactly what happened around 20 minutes ago.
Senora? Child? You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you.
Bingung. Bantu apa?
Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed?
Enggak, kan pedang gua aja kagak gua munculin gitu loh.
I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it.
Nggak, kan gua kesini kan pakai teleport ya. Dia mata-matain gua dari mana?
But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, There's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it at this stage. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Oke, cukup sekian dulu video kali ini cukup panjang juga rupanya. Tapi ya masalahnya asik gitu kan, di bagian-bagian asik gitu. Jadi saya tidak bisa berhenti gitu kan. Oke, cukup sekian video kali ini. Terima kasih. Padahal di kartu ada gitu kan. Terima kasih dan sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya. Bye bye.